All right, we are live for episode 13 on our beautiful, gorgeous Dark Souls 3 playthrough, my friends. Little Valentine's evening stream here. We're going to get it in and get it going on, and definitely going to be having a good time. So right now I am pulling up the chat. I've got the chat ready to go, and we are rocking and rolling. And we will unplug the old mouse and stick in our gorgeous controller. And we should be, as they say, we should be straight. So we've just got to keep our eye. I've purchased a new cord today, so we shouldn't have any power issues that we've been having, which the past couple of episodes have been, perfectly fine. There was a slight hesitation on yesterday's stream, but our power was just, it happened right at the end and our power just was not staying on. So that issue is resolved. And we are getting it in. Again. So funny how they ended up making 3 of these. I mean, the first one was great back in the day. The second one, it was a lot of fun, but it kind of started getting a little bit of a drag as it went on. And this one, I'm enjoying it, but it's kind of mixed, There's certain aspects that I'm really enjoying it, and others that it just seems like it's just kind of the same deal. Just with all this added extra graphical details to make it a little cleaner. Our girl is not too bad on this Valentine's Day evening. What a zoom up to the face. I like that. So, I've got to figure out a way to position myself here. Okay. So we currently have this little shortcut here. And man, this boss in this room was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that boss. It offered some challenges. And actually, we might change, instead of the boost attack as long as attacking persists, we might change that back to the Aldrich's Sapphire. Now, figuring out where to go is going to be interesting here. Okay, this is where... Oh, That's right. We died from the Mimic. We were fighting this Mimic and we were getting wrecked. It was kind of funny. He's got this amazing spinning kick move that does, like... Right there, it does massive damage if it hits you. What is he gonna do? Oh, he's got like really long kind of nails. Like his fingers were like swords almost. Golden Ritual Spear. Golden Ritual Spear. It does magic damage, and it scales with faith and magic. Spell buff. Can also be used as a staff. Steady Chant. So some of these weapons have skills. While in stance, use normal attack to break a foe's guard from below, and strong attack to slash upwards. So there's kind of like a... Oh, okay, this is how you're in stance. I got you. So this is when you're in stance like this. And then you strong attack and then slash. I think that's what it's saying. Okay, so we got rid of that mimic. And we are figuring out where to go next. Even though it was just last night. It seems like so long ago. And that seems to be a crystal lizard over there. Yep. And that leads out to that room. Okay. So let's go get this crystal lizard here. Perfect. Simple gem. So I guess we got to go back out to where all those, I'm thinking the only way now, oh, I remember. The only way now, I think, is, where those Black Knights were shooting down at us with the arrows. I think that's the only way forward now. Because we've pretty well explored every other possible path. Just walk around this nonsense. Yeah, he's got massive stamp or massive poise. At least you can backstab him. That makes it a little bit easier. Probably what we should have been doing to begin with. There you go. So this doesn't open from this side because we need to go up above where those we need to go up above where those Dark Knights were. Yeah, that Aldrich Sapphire is amazing. Recovering your mana with every critical hit. There's probably a lot of builds centered around that. Well, not really, because if you can get critical hits all the time, that's all you need. Okay, this is where we need to go. We need to take out these two Dark Knights up here. We don't have any poison arrows, which is the best way to deal with them in the first game. So we can see one way up there in the distance. So it's kind of a little copy of the previous style of that. Where they got them sitting way up on that ledge up there. I like it because it's the same, but I don't know, it's also different. It'll be interesting. I'm sure we're just going to get absolutely blasted off the ledge. This will be our first attempt trying to get past these guys. But as far as I can tell, I've explored this area, and this seems to be our only path forward. So let's take a sip of our gorgeous beverage here in the real life, not the game life, and continue on this beautiful Valentine's Day evening. And hopefully my voice and the swing of my sword can get you in the mood for the evening. Because our girl, she's been swinging. We were rocking a battle axe for the first part of the game that we picked up from a mimic. And once we got this claymore, we've been rocking it pretty steady. Oh, see, there's one. I'm glad we looked. Because you got two up on the ledge here. There's one way up there. But there's also two on this side. See, I can see one way up high, silhouetted in the high ground. And the other one here is kind of obscured in the dark. I don't think he's actually hitting us. I think he's at a bad angle. I think he's at a bad angle trying to shoot at us. And we actually could probably take this guy out like this. We're having to pelt him with a ridiculous amount. Oh, he got a shot off. Okay, now we've got to... Ah, we moved out a second too early. Oh. Wow, he's kind of hard to... I guess the only way to really dodge those things is to actually roll with it. At least we got another large Titanite shard. We actually have enough now. We have 9. We do have enough now to turn our Clavor into a +6. So that will be good. If I'm not mistaken, blocking these arrows is actually ill-advised. Because they, because they have a big knockback effect. Where did he go? Okay, that sucks. I kind of wanted the loot from him. See, we could drop down there. Or we could go up here. Okay, not bad, not bad. No big deal. Haha, we missed the parry on that so bad, didn't we? Oh, he's good about, I like that they're a little bit different about, they're kind of a little bit upgraded on their moveset. It's not as easy just to walk behind them and backstab them. I like that. Well, there's no point in doing a archer duel with those guys. Because we're not really built for the bow. We just have our bow just to, you know, take care of any nuisances around us. So this is the stance that they're talking about. The item description. Or the skill. Use one's weight to lunge forward with a low stance and increased poise, follow with a strong attack for spinning slash. So the stance on this or maybe not. Maybe I don't understand how to use the yeah, I might not understand how to use the skills yet. Because each weapon in this game seems like it has a unique skill. And I don't think I've figured out how to do them yet. Wait, this way. This way and out the gate. We might have to do a little looking up on that. I'm not sure about that. And we could just run past these guys, honestly. So yeah, you can just run past them and run or roll past them. It's not a big deal. Okay, so back to the Archer Knights here. Jeez. Yeah, he shoots like 2 really quick. So you want to aggro this one. Give him a backstab. That was close. Could probably just run up and... or not. This is abysmal, isn't it? Kind of weird, well, when they're close like that, when he's close like that, you can get him pretty easy. Oh, wait a second. Ow! That's so funny. We saw a item. He had dropped an item. The Black Knights here are actually, I think they're a lot better if you just get good and parry them. That was actually the first time we actually lost a little bit of souls right there, about 20k. It's not like devastating, but... So all these guys, we can just run past them. It's not that big of a deal. You kind of waste your energy attacking them. Although I found that it seems like running is more effective to dodge. those gentlemen's fireballs than rolling. I mean, really, you're probably meant to just run up here and drop down. Oh, we just parried him, but we didn't get the riposte. There we go. Now we got the riposte. So you just want to parry these guys. It's the best way to deal with them. There you go. Not too shabby. And again. I've only got 3 parries in a row on this guy just because. We're fairly competent at parrying enemies from the first 2 titles. This title, I have yet to really practice parrying on them yet. This is our first playthrough. So if you did decide just to fall down here, you can just come up that ramp right there. Easterner's Ashes. Shrine Handmaiden prepares new items. Okay, so another thing we give to the Shrine Handmaiden for her to sell more stuff. Interesting. So we missed all those in a row. Not that big of a deal. I wonder if there's like a quick way to take out all these deacons on the way out there. Unless we're just not stacked good enough to defeat them so easily. Seems like it takes us a minute to hack them. So that's kind of why I've just been running past them. That one did a yeah, they might shoot you in the back. Well, we parried the first 2 easily, and the third night, we just missed every single parry on him. It was kind of funny. Okay, so he just fell to his death. Which kind of stinks because we don't get the item. Yeah, see right there, we just missed the parry. I felt like we had the timing, but Dragon Slayer, Great Arrow. Oh, just like that. A few minutes in, we're already back up to the souls we had before. Yeah, don't get hit by that lightning charge, though. Don't get hit by that lightning swing. We'll quit playing around. We just got to get a few more cans in us, and we'll be ready to go. Not very much progress made so far. At least we have the elevator right there. Thank goodness. Thank the maker. We've got the elevator right there. See, what we should be doing really is killing all of these guys on our way. That way we get the souls from them, but just kind of a nuisance. Well, they really don't, deep gem, they really don't drop too many souls either, to be honest. They're not like, really hooking us up with the souls here. But I guess you get about 4,900 if you take them out on your way up. Okay, coming back up to fight the Black Knights again. The third one is the one that keeps killing us. It's kind of funny. And he just ran to his death. What is on my thumb? Well, I hope everybody's enjoying this beautiful Valentine's Day evening. Me, myself, I've got nothing but availability at the moment, as my old ball and chain is out of town. So that means we can make some progression on this game, provided we don't keep dying. Yeah, switch to the weapon there, buddy. Yeah, to get a backstab on these guys, it's a little bit different. You really have to be directly behind them just after their animation. They cannot be in the middle of an attack. You have to get it right after they swing, essentially. They do drop a bejesus amount of Titanite shards, though. I hear another guy firing. So there's another one up here somewhere. So we're going to make some progression here. We're going to focus on backstabs. Gotta be careful rolling around here too, because of the edge there. Perfect. Progress. And more Titanite shards. Interesting. Yeah, there is something annoying on my thumb and it's bothering me. So that's actually a different path going down there. I do hear another knight around here somewhere. I'm not sure where he's at. Yeah, no, not today. Yeah, that lightning attack is pretty powerful, that lightning attack. Not gonna lie. I don't know why he switched to the bow again. Just focus on the backstab, especially if it's like me and it's your first time in the area. Go with what's working. We should switch from the fire orb back to our heal aid, though. That would give us a few more heals. So there's some possible paths leading down. Oh, they're over there. Okay. And I bet either there's one right above us, or if there's not one above us, I bet when you walk down that path, this guy over here starts firing at you. This guy's actually kind of easy to cheese right here. Cheese souls. I knew that last one was going to get us. Because they do that thing where they can shoot two real quick in succession. Right there, and you gotta watch out for that. This guy doesn't even have a he doesn't even have a bow. That's not good. That's not good. Backstab of justice. Heal. Okay, we're a little bit more comfortable now. I like how sometimes if you're not perfect on the backstab, he can kind of block it. That's what I was trying to say earlier. It's kind of a new move. I like it. So we just eliminated what seems to be the majority of the Black Knights up here. Silver Knights. I'm sorry. Those weren't Black Knights. Those were Silver Knights. Get it straight. So we could go down that path, which leads into that building, or into this doorway. We also need to check out that rooftop over here. Well, this ain't that bad of an area. I can tell when we play as our mage, whenever I do a second playthrough, that it's going to be a little tricky, this area. So what does this lead to? Oh. Okay, so there's actually two possible ways to go up. So we might have made the right decision taking the right path instead of the center, because the center, you might be taking fire from all sides. I'm not sure if there's anything down there or not. Didn't seem like there was. So we've got this path right here, leads into that building, up above where we were previously at. And then this path that goes inside this large building here, extremely large. Being that this is where we were just at, let's go back in this building, and it might be at the top floor. Wait a second, I just see an item. Now how do we get over there? Hold on, there is an item down there. Okay. So we need to get that, for sure. Dragon Slayer Great Bow. So if you get a good angle on him, you probably could knock those guys off the ledge to their death. Nothing over here. How do we get up to that item up there? I'm glad I killed these guys off this round. What a large area. That is one of the things I really enjoy about this game so far. Is the size of the areas are just huge. Titanite scale. I haven't used any of that to upgrade anything yet. Another thing I've noticed I've made a mistake on this first playthrough is I think that we haven't encountered too many NPCs, because you might have to be in Ember form in order to do that. I'm just assuming. Seems like we haven't run into too many people here in this playthrough. On our second playthrough, I'll try to be in human form more often. I say human form just out of habit. I'll try to be in Ember form more often. Okay, so this is above the Pontiff guy area we were just at. Okay, so that's the shortcut. Gotcha. So we can just run into there, go up the ladder. I don't think you can speed go up the ladder. And then when you're probably running over here, you're probably getting fired upon by the Black Knights. Most likely. So here we go into this large building. There is an elevator here. No? I wonder if this thing does that. Reign of the Sun's Firstborn. No, it doesn't do it. I thought maybe it would open up a wall by having a particular ring on. Ember. And a lever. So we're making progress. We know where we're going. Oh, really? This is the same type deal as Anor Londo, where you got the weird spinning staircase. Beautiful game. I'm so glad I got that new power cord, because now we're not worried about the smoothness of our gameplay. It's a beautiful stream. Okay. So it comes up, and there's no simple walking across. So you probably got to come up here and then turn it again to find a path. That's where we were just at. Cold and chilly on this Valentine's evening with our girl here. So we made the girl we'll probably do a girl for the mage player too. I'll just end up playing with 2 girl characters. Does this go any higher? Probably not. Okay, so entering this beautiful cathedral. This cold, icy version of Anor Londo. Well, never mind. It is Anor Londo. What the heck? Okay, so we're coming back to the same place. Interesting. And it gives a bonfire. Let's look at the, Okay, so it is part of the same menu. The Erythral Dungeon is a separate area. Let's go back and make our Claymore +6. And either level up or purchase something. We actually have enough now to purchase the that key that lady had.
Tis good. What needs?
Needs you to reinforce our Claymore to +6 using 6 large Titanite shards. Perfect, thank you. So now we need Titanite chunks.
Pradeep, I don't want to see.
For our Claymore, our main weapon. Which makes me think we could actually... Oh, my bad. I did not mean to do that. That is why I usually like to equip the bow. That could have been bad. Do any of these weapons have ridiculous critical attack other than the dagger? The rapier does. Yeah, the dagger is just so satisfying on its critical attack. The rapier, though, it says it has the same critical as a dagger. That would have to be something I'd need to test with. Infusements.
Direct, simple, infuse, reinforce. Bring this to this in battle. Pretty big. I don't want.
Okay, let's talk to her.
Ah, how
Give Umbral Ash.
gracious. Let this I only
So her inventory's slightly been changing over time, depending on what we're giving her. Yeah, see, there's a key here. Key to the Undead Settlement Sewer. I don't even remember where that door's at. But we can buy that later. And then there's a tower key. Key to dilapidated tower behind the shrine. See, we do need to buy this key. Oh, she's got a Oni Slayer Great Arrow. And a wood grain ring. Those are her two new things. Oh, she's got this Eastern outfit, which is actually a pretty good outfit. I've rocked that before, not on this game, but oh, she sells large Titanite shards. Perfect. So if we ever need some of those, we can buy from her. Applies dark to right hand weapon. Applies fire. Temporarily boost all resistances. Oh, moss fruit might be a pretty good item. Dun pie and stalk dun pie. Let's go ahead and buy this key, the tower key, while we're thinking about it. Let's sell her some stuff. Sell her any copies of the stuff we got here. We don't need 2 dark swords. We don't need 2 great machetes. Anything I have like 2 of. Well, the claymore, I want to keep those. We can sell her 1. Sell her that crossbow. Yeah, some of the outfits we have 2 of. Really don't need 2 or 4 of a particular outfit. 1 copy is good enough. Dragon Slayer, great error.
Ashen one.
Okay, so we just bought a key that opens up the tower. Wait a second. Hold on, these guys are new. And I keep attacking. Stop attacking.
Oh, we spoke before on the Road of Sacrifices. I'm well pleased to see we reached the Cathedral of the Deep, but the man-eater must have left for his... The little doll in the empty... Aldrich is said to hail from Irithil, in the Boreal Vat. A pilgrim told me that the... And so become...
Oh, these were the guys that we did talk to. These guys, I remember now. We talked to these gentlemen on the road to Ashes, and now they're back in the Firelink Shrine. Interesting. We haven't come up here yet in a while.
And fast on the trail of the Lords, then these red eyes. Use them to pillage embers and brief what else are unkindled ashes.
I don't remember this guy.
What else are unkindled?
There was also a few NPCs that we rescued at the beginning of the game. The mage guy.
Ooh, good. The Firekeeper must... What do you really know about these? Let's take a right. He ate so many, and they made him such as a...
Yeah, we rescued this guy. He turned into a vendor. There was another one. There was a pyromancy dude and a mage character. Yeah, here's the mage character we had rescued. He's like some turtle guy or something. Okay, so he's dead now. Well, never mind. Something happened to that guy. He must be dead. That's odd. I bet one of these NPCs killed him.
Oh, hello, and in one piece. I'm ready to...
Need to go thieving at a moment's notice.
Thank you. Grey rat, the thief, until I ended up...
So we told him to go steal some stuff. We'll see what he can steal for us.
Goodbye. Do stay safe.
So the mage character, he got killed. It's kind of annoying. Don't even know how he died. One of these NPCs is to blame, though.
Ah, there I am.
Here's a pyromancy guy. Give pyromancy tome.
I'm afraid I cannot accept this. Pyromancy tome is dark, and I cannot comprehend this myself. It is a spell forbidden, and only one terribly afflicted or burdened by...
So he can't teach you everything, but he can teach you some stuff, it looks like. Poison Mist. Poison Mist is probably, it's one of those cheese things I think you can use at certain encounters.
Do not be got. What is a teacher?
Okay, anywho, enough of that. We just bought a key. Let's go up there. Hopefully nobody else comes up missing. Assassinated like that Pearl Mage guy did. And I bet you it was that guy right there that did it. So we just bought this key to the door over here, I think it was. Way back at the beginning of the game. Okay, that's not how you go. Don't ask me why I'm getting all squirrely with the camera. We gotta go up this way. No. I guess you gotta go up and around. We were here, but we were here so long ago. Was it behind this guy where the key was? Yeah, there is a gate there. I thought there was a gate on the other side. I really thought there was a gate on the other side, though. Even later on, this guy's still giving us problems. Uchigatana, Master's Attire, and Master's Gloves. Or did we never kill him before? We might have not killed him at the beginning. We might have just avoided him. Does not open from this side, but there is an item there. Okay, so it is on the other side. I do remember there being a locked gate. And we supposedly have the key now. East-west shield. Man, I can't believe we didn't see that item when we first come through here. Okay. Now I'm getting really confused. As to where to go. We bought a key. For a tower. Behind the shrine. Do you drop down from up there? It's obviously not this way. Maybe you have to go in the shrine and come out a side door. I just can't remember because it was like 10 live streams ago last time we were here. Okay, I bet you go up and then out. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We figured it out. Yeah, right here. There was a locked... And there's an item up on that roof. But I don't know how to get up there. Okay, we just used the tower key. Okay, that's how you get up on a roof. You drop down from up here in order to get that item we saw right there. There's an item right there. So we'll drop down there in a minute. Now that we've bought that key, let's come over here. Elevator. That takes us higher. Any secrets over here? Maybe. Not a good place if you don't like heights. Wow, that is way up. That is pretty cool, though. The scenery is very nice. And a dead end. That's funny. Yeah, they did a really good job on the scenery. It's just absolutely gorgeous. That's actually the tutorial area back there, I think. And down there in that circle is where we fought the odd box. Oh, let me catch up with the chat. I'm sorry, my friends. There's valuable item on the ledge. The Easterner's Ashes. W game. Oh, thank you, Bismarck Talks. And thank you, Mr. Hamdev, for coming in. Yeah, this game is looking absolutely gorgeous. I apologize for slipping on the chat. I was so immersed in the scenery the past few minutes. So up here, we can look down and see up there. So I wonder if this key that we spent 20k on, 20,000 souls for this key, was worth it. We will drop down and get that item on that roof we saw. But let's explore. Oh, what's up here? Item. A Firekeeper soul. Okay. So we just spent 20,000 to get a Firekeeper soul. Soul of the Firekeeper who returned from the abyss. So I guess that's all that's up here is the soul of a Firekeeper. And it only cost us 20,000. That's it. Uber cheap. Chump change for our gorgeous heroine knight. Rocking a Claymore +6 now.
Sorry, friend.
Sorry, friend.
Be more careful. By the gods, curiosity is going to kill you kittens. Some places are better left alone, you know. Oh, sorry. Am I a tad too late?
Oh, so it's Patches. Does not open from this side.
Have no fear. Besides, you're amongst your own.
Okay, so Patches did something to us. I don't know what. Oh, I guess he locked us out. I get it. Because that's actually where we were going to drop down from the ledge. And he actually locked us out. So we've got to find a way back. And I bet you it's right there. I bet you we can run and jump onto that platform right there. Which we are terrible at jumping. You'd think I'd be really good at jumping playing all the Mario I did as a kid, but... Okay, not bad. Okay, we survived that fall. So, Patches thought he had us trapped. But we... My goodness. When you move in this game. Estus Rain. The heck does that do? Okay, Estus Rain. Increases HP restored with Estus Flask. Okay, that's okay. Oh, so this is the gate where the samurai dude was. Gotcha. So we can actually now go back up to that ledge where we wanted to drop down and get that item. Because we bought this key. And then we run into Patches up here. And he thought he locked us out. But we know Patches' tricks. This isn't our first rodeo. This is my 4th time dealing with a Patches type scenario. Actually, I can't remember. Yeah. I can't remember if he was in Dark Souls 2 or not, but I know the first game I played, Demon Souls, back on the PlayStation 3. He kicked me down that hole. And it looks like Patches disappeared. So we want an item right over there. There is a ladder there, though. That's weird. Okay, let's make sure we're full health. And then just drop off. Okay, not bad, not bad. So, we're up on the rooftop now. This rotunda here. Oh, are you serious? This is where the Sparkly the Crow is. We do got some rubbish. And I bet you that still works. Leave. Okay, so she don't like rubbish. What? How does she not like rubbish? Rubbish was her favorite. Give her a prism stone.
Pumperum! Pumperum!
Pumperum, pumperum. I guess she likes it. We just dropped a prism stone and got a twinkling titanite. Okay. Easy enough. Okay, there is a ladder right here. So now you can just climb up the ladder anytime you want to talk to her. Thank goodness you don't have to go all the way up. Let's get this item. Homeward Bone. So this item we saw at the beginning of the game was a Homeward Bone. And there's a staircase there. Walking around the ledge. We're taking a break from where we were at previously. We just entered Anor Londo. We found Anor Londo bonfire. So we were just about to start that area. We got past all these silver knights that were shooting great arrows at us. And we found the Anor Londo bonfire. And then we decided to come back and upgrade our claymore. Oh, lizard. Get it. Get it. Whew. Twinkling Titanite. We've got quite a... If I could speak English. We've got quite a few Twinkling Titanites right now. 9. We have 9 Twinkling Titanites. We did just see a staircase here. So 20,000 souls is kind of looking good now because we found a Firekeeper soul. We did a little interaction with Patches. we found where Sparkly is, and there's some kind of item over here. Oh, so could you leave it here too? I guess you could leave it here too. The only thing that's bugging me is, why did that mage NPC die? He must have gotten assassinated by one of these players here. Estus Shard. I'll take it. So, oh, we're up in the ceiling of the Firelink Shrine now. Okay, there's no way to go in there. Okay, never mind. There is a way to go in there. What the heck? It really did look like a illusionary wall there. That might be our second illusionary wall we've found in the game so far. Doesn't seem to be... That's a new character. Oh, it's Patches. Yeah, we want to talk to him. Get down there and talk to Patches. That jerk tried to trap us. Okay, that's not a mimic. The chain's the right way, and you can always check by... I don't know if that looks in the game, but you can always check by watching the lid. See if it breathes up and down, but I don't think it is. Oh, Covetous Silver Serpent Ring. Nice. Okay. That... Does it do the same thing? Fallen foes yield more souls. Nice. Definitely gonna be wearing that. Okay, we need to talk to this Patches character here. This jerk. Dang it. I've got to find a way to get up there and talk to him. Staircase. You know what Firelink Shrine is? It's really kind of got the similar layout of the Nexus. Okay, Patches.
Ah, oh, you're alive. Now, hold your horses. Let's have a nice talk about this. Oh, come clean. I did you wrong. You get these urges running the business and all, and I hate myself. You know what I mean. You're alive.
Don't forgive him. Well, we can forgive him.
Fantastic. I knew you'd understand. The heart of a lion.
Okay, so he sells a few things here. Black leather outfit, a winged spear, a shuttle. He sells a parrying dagger. He does sell some alluring skulls. Those will be handy, I think. Poison arrow. Oh, he sells the poison arrow. Okay. I feel like we need some of those, but I don't know. You know what? Why not? I mean, about 40 of them. Just for the heck of it.
Ah, the slinking rodent. But he did me a good turn back in Lothric. Doubtless I should do something about that little deck. Well, I can hardly believe it. Thanks.
He might kill somebody. Man, I can't believe that mage character got offed so quick. The turtle one that we rescued. Somebody over here killed him. So, just like in Demon Souls, there's somebody in this area that's offing. We actually have an Estus shard. There's somebody around here that's offing NPCs.
Ah, just good. What needs?
Need you to reinforce the Estus flask. Perfect. And what about our bow? Yeah, go ahead and upgrade it to +4.
Pretty. I don't want to.
Welcome home. Speak. Ashen
You...
One. Sovereign. I will show Ashen One.
Oh, we could give her the Firekeeper soul. Give Firekeeper soul.
Ashen One. This is much like what lies within me. Then let it
You mean
find
like
its
the
own
darkness
place
within you?
Within my bosom.
Oh, within
She
my
will
bosom?
understand.
I know it's Valentine's Day, but calm
We
down,
are
lady.
both firekeepers after all.
She's into that weird stuff. She's got a blindfold on already. The Firekeeper is now able to heal the Dark Sigil.
Forgive me, sister.
Okay. Heal the Dark Sigil. See, I don't know anything about this game. This is our first playthrough. You have no Dark Sigil.
Farewell, Ashmaid.
Okay, so when we find something called a Dark Sigil, we'll come over here and bring it to her and give it to her with the darkness within her. Okay. Moving on. We did find a cool ring, though. We found a silver serpent ring type deal. And a Firekeeper soul and some other things. That was worth buying that key. I noticed that the Shrine Maiden had a key that cost 20,000 to open up the gate behind there. The last time we talked to her, we had given her her inventory opened up a little bit, and it seemed like she had that key. So, Anor Londo, again, my friends, we are in Anor Londo. Blast from the past. We are coming back. Okay, this guy's bugging out on the stairs a bit. Best thing to do is just backstab him. We did forget to, anytime you get two at a time, really want to finish one off first. You want to focus. He gets a little aggressive with that Titanite shard. Wow, his lightning attack is brutal. Finish him off. Almost. That was actually terrible, but that's okay. You could actually keep farming these guys right here if you wanted to. Change our spell. We don't have enough faith to use Great Heal, but we can use the Heal Aid. That's what we had originally, but I actually need 14 faith to use this sunlight talisman. Dang it. That's okay. Wow, 69.8 equip load. It's pretty good. Just... yeah, his lightning attack is vicious. That's pretty good. This is a lot of fun. I like this. I like it. I guess the biggest enjoyment is just having something different. Because if I go back to like play, say I went back to play Dark Souls 1 or something, or even Dark Souls 2, it's just like, I've already know everything. I already know everybody's moveset. It's just not quite the same. I've got a feeling you could probably pull one at a time. But I don't know if that's the case. Well, that tactic kind of worked. Yeah, see? You think you have a backstab, but you really don't. You think you have a backstab on him, but he kind of sidesteps. Not sidesteps, but he kind of like uses his shield to kind of stop you. I like that move. Okay. Really want to be quick with it, because my goodness, the lightning attack right there is just vicious. Yeah, they'll chain you right there. I wonder if that's a function that they have, having them come two at a time. We'll get it together. Well, one thing too is I'm just not aggressive enough. You know, I need to be more aggressive. You gotta be more aggressive on that spear guy. You know, because that move you can backstab that. When he does that one swipe and then comes right there, then you just come in and backstab him. Right there. Well, if you don't get hit, you can backstab that. Yeah, the lightning is interesting. That's funny. The what was I gonna say? I totally forgot my train of thought. I like this upgraded version of these Silver Knights here. This is pretty cool. I don't like that lightning attack though. That lightning attack is devastating. See, that's the easy move to counter the spear guy. Is when the spear guy does the side swing. It's actually really easy to counter that. That's so funny. When he does like the straight attack with the lunging forward, that's when I usually just roll around or sidestep. But when he does the slash straight across his chest, that one is actually the easiest to me to punish. It's kind of easy to dodge. So you really want to be aggressive on the spear guy. Like that. You just want a two-hand... Ooh! Large Titanite shard. So that's how you get... Yeah, I don't like that, I don't like that, lightning attack. It's so hard to talk and fight. The Dying Spear guy. There you go. Yeah. Two-handing and just going aggressive with him is seems to be the best tactic here. You know, they stagger pretty easy in this game, I'll be honest. This game kind of rewards, it's kind of who can hit who first game. I do notice that they tend to reward aggressiveness opposed to, you know, block and punish type deal. Okay, making a little progress here. I'm assuming it's still laid out somewhat the same. Giant's Coal. So the giant is dead. Aww. That's kind of sad. That's kind of sad. The giant is finally dead. There was a staircase there. Leading up. The main door, I'm sure, is blocked. Yeah, locked by some contraption. And over here was the famous area before where they had those... Oh, this guy's got red eyes. Yeah, he just... Okay, so he's significantly higher HP. Oh, we could have punished that. See right there. You think you have a backstab on him when he does that shield bash. But after the shield bash, it's not the time to attack him. Or it's not the time to backstab him. Best time to backstab him is when he gets done doing a combo. Like right there. Oh, he almost had us. Ooh, that was close. That was uber close. If he hit us with that swing, we would have been dead. Because we were already kind of low on health. And it was one of those lightning charged attacks. We're finally waking up a little bit here. As a player. I'm one of them players, I'm not going to say I'm good at this game. I'm terrible at the Souls game. But I do enjoy them. Because anytime you think you're good at something, there's 500 other people that are 10 times better. They're beating the game without even getting scratched. Okay, this door is locked. But for me, it's all about the adventure. You're just saying that because you suck. You need to get good, bruh. Get good. I'm a bit of an oldie here. A little bit hard to get too good. Plus, we're starting to get deep in the cups right now. So right now, there seems to be only one possible path. Past the poor old blacksmith here. Oh, my bad, brother. Ah, yes, I know these stairs well, farming. PTSD. Thank you, my friend. Oscar says hi. Yeah, I've just, I'm slow to read the chat, I apologize, but I just realized that actually, I like that engagement, but like I was trying to say a minute ago, I've learned, for me playing these Souls games, I have to do it like 10 times, 20 times before I finally figure it out. I'm one of them horrible type of humans that just has to suffer endlessly until I have something embedded into my subconscious mind. Okay, now right here we got some of these goofy clowns. And we are doing no damage to them, so pull away. Too far out of range. Wow, it is really dark in here. It is really dark. And Orlando has gone dark. I do feel that we might need to we might need to go that way. Because coming this way, I feel like those casters are just going to have free range on us. We're going to change our shield to the War God wooden shield, which has somewhat decent fire blocking damage. We used this shield before. We actually used this shield when we fought the wow. We actually used this shield when we fought the Abyss Walker. Because he kept doing fire damage. Yeah, these deacons are kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. But at this range, yeah, at this range our bow is actually viable. We might have made a mistake. Coming this direction. But no matter. Proof of a Concord kept. Blue juice? Yo, I cannot wait to do the second playthrough on this game. Just to really experiment with some of the magic, being a magic user. I feel like this game, I don't know if it's true. It might be hard to do a quality build. This game might really force you to, like, pick a style. Wow, okay. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Get out of there. There's no hard enemy here, it's just nuisances. Say that 3 times fast. Okay. The fire arrow is not effective. That is surprising. We know the firebomb is. Yeah, the firebomb is gorgeously effective against those guys. So apparently there's a bunch of these slimes that keep dropping down. So Anor Londo is just infected. Oh, wait a second. Oh, there's another one that dropped down. I just see a huge enemy up there. Okay, odd little area here. Dude, there is like a big dude hanging from the ceiling up there. That's not good. Kind of hard to hit them. Up on the ceiling there, it's okay, I don't care about them. So we do know there's a big guy hanging up there on the ceiling. We actually kind of need to get that contraption unlocked. I'm curious if you can get a shot right here. Okay, we got some big nasty about to come down. I feel like we've already fought one of these, though. We did fight one of these. Where was that room that we fought one of those? I think it was in that room where we got that Eldritch Sapphire ring, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was in that room. In hindsight, probably should have just ran in there Alright, we got rid of that guy. So we gotta be careful with this guy. Yeah, in hindsight, probably should have just run in there and opened up the contraption to open up the shortcut. Yeah, I don't like how sometimes these guys are just like... Yeah, need to focus. So you don't want to be right up on him, but you don't want to be too far away where he does. That's kind of the sweet spot you want to be. You want to be close enough that you can just take one step in and get a swing. And don't fall off the ledge. And don't get greedy because they can swing forever. You cannot. That's why I like the Claymore. I forgot about that maneuver. Alright. So we figured these guys out. They're not a big deal. Not a big deal here. We're not going to fight that Black Knight over there right now. Because we want to... I really want to make sure I recover. What shield do I have has the best fire defense? I thought it was the War God wooden shield, but... It is the War God wooden shield. Okay. We could also use an item, the red bug pellet. We could put that in our inventory on this beautiful Valentine's evening. I'm hoping that my voice is helping everybody get in the mood for this beautiful holiday today. Okay, stand right here for a minute. Let me pound the rest of this brew here. It's actually hard to consume anything while you're playing this game. Because it demands so much of your focus. You know, sometimes I play older PC titles. I say sometimes, a lot of times. Okay, so we just ate a red bug pellet. Our stamina is a bit of an issue here. So the red bug pellet might have helped us here, dealing with these goofy, I guess they're called deacons. Alright, these guys though, these guys are easy because you can just use the stairs to your advantage here. This is what I like about these games is you don't have to constantly just run around and hit everything. You can switch it up. I like to switch it up between bow, magic. I like using everything. But the downside to that is on these games, sometimes it doesn't condone that behavior. It really wants you to be It really wants you to be specialized. Okay, he's not hitting us from that angle. Now, our soul sign is right there, so we could just run out there and get it. Recover. Yeah, just like this, we've already got 33,000. It's kind of impressive. The Fat Deacon here, here's the only one that's a threat, really. Firebomb for you. See, now it's kind of taking 2 firebombs and a swing to kill him. Alright, that big, giant, ugly thing. Let me run over here. I bet you could cheese this guy. Okay, so he does have a bit of an attack where he jumps up. We're doing about 130 a pop. Firebomb does 100. Fire arrow does 111. I still find it odd that we do more damage with our standard arrow more than our fire arrow. Some things are significantly different. Alright, we'll see what this guy dropped in a minute here. Aldrich's Ruby. So, all the Aldrich stuff, because we got a ring, Aldrich's Sapphire, and now we've got another ring called Aldrich's Ruby. Recovers HP from critical attacks. Oh. So if you're really good at parrying or backstabbing, good thing we bought the fire bombs, my friends. We have been running into these slimes quite a bit on this game, which is a pyromancer's dream come true. So you can just cheese that guy. Nice. Okay, contraption. So now, running through here, we just kill the 2 knights, and then we can essentially run straight to the boss. Because I doubt that big guy up there, I doubt he respawns. I highly doubt that. We do have quite a bit of souls, and we haven't leveled up this we have not leveled up yet on this live stream. So we just opened up the shortcut. Just gonna level up here, purchase a few more fire bombs. We could actually go up 2 levels, maybe 3 if we consume some soul items here. How much does this give you? Wow, Soul of a Weary Warrior gives you 5,000. My goodness, that's a lot.
Welcome home, speak that. Very well, then touch, take, nourish.
Oh, we're just shy 1,000 of going up 3 levels. How much do we get there? We get 33 plus 30. We could go ahead and get... We'll probably do 2 health and 1 endurance here.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the...
Let's use 1 more of those Soul of a Weary Warrior.
Welcome home, speak. Very well, then touch, take, nourish.
2 health and 1 endurance. Or 3 health, make it an even 1,000. Haha, perfect. Yeah, at that time we only got 23. We got 33, 30, and then from 977 to 1,000 is only 23. So we only got 23 health on that last one. We'll just make it an even 1,000. So we have 1,000 HP now, and we're level 57.
Farewell, Ashen. May the flames go.
Oh, we forgot to buy some fire bombs.
Ah.
Perfect.
Ashen One.
Just the way I like it. Spend everything. So we do have what seems to be the boss, the fog gate. But we also haven't explored that stairs to the right. Get this guy engaged as quickly as possible. Wow. He absolutely rocked us. He hit us with that lightning deal there. Enemies lose more stamina when guarding attacks. Well, that's a pretty cool ring. That'd be good for probably be good for PvP. As you can tell, I'm terrible at PvP. So just be really aggressive with that first one. Yeah, when he staggers you with the shield, it really staggers you. He will 99% of the time be able to get a swing on you. I'm glad we went back and leveled up a little bit. That was a good call. Okay, first guy's down. Not a big deal. And we just healed for no reason because we were too slow on this guy. We just tried to parry him. Really, with these two, it's really good to practice parrying them, especially on the sword guy. I hate trying to parry the spear users because the spears are just so... And all the time I've played 1 and 2, I've never really gotten good at parrying spears. At all. So we just got an easy backstab on this guy. So we're getting pretty good at taking the spear one down. And that was really, really good. So now, we're going to try and run. To the left side there. Not the left side. The right side here. Just... hopefully you can just run and avoid all those... well, not fall down the stairs like that. Okay, so coming up over here. Okay, is there... there it is. What? There is no path. Well, that's weird. Oh. Well, I guess we do fight the boss then. Maybe you get to the right side over there after you fight the boss. Or the right side's just inaccessible. We might use a ember here in a moment. Just to see if there's any NPC summons. That fat guy, he moves so weird. He like kind of goes and then strikes like that, and then he strikes. Okay, so we just used an ember. I'm curious if there's any summon sites in here, which I guess there isn't. I don't see any in this room. Perhaps there is none. If there is, you might have been meant to talk to certain NPCs at certain times to get any help at this area. Okay, traverse the fog. So we're going to go in here and fight Aldrich, Devourer of Gods. First attempt here. So he's got some magic. He's got some very interesting magic here. Okay, our Claymore does pretty good damage against him. Okay, so he can shoot through the pillars. That spell is very devastating. The spell where he shoots those arrows down, that is very devastating. Okay, now he's on fire. Okay, so that spell right there, where he shoot, we got him about halfway down on the first attempt. The spell where he shoots down all those arrows, from what I've seen so far, that's his strongest attack. So we'll need to study that to figure out how we can dodge that attack in particular. Okay, first knight went down. Second knight. He's got that goofy lightning swing. Loading, loading, loading. I think we have died more tonight on Valentine's Day than we have up to this point. This has been a bloody affair tonight. We've only died one time to the boss so far, though. On our first attempt there. You can kind of get lucky on the side step on him on the stairs a little bit. Yeah, that attack is frustrating right there when he does that attack. They do swing a lot quicker in this game. All right. We won't bother using the Ember because we know that there's no, what do you call it, NPC summon sign. I need to watch this boss, and I need to watch what he does. I hate getting damage before I go in the boss room. I need to see what he does before he does that arrow attack. Okay, that attack goes through the pillar, so watch out for that. And he does shoot two of them. He does spam that, what do you call that? Soul Spear type spell. So, we actually did really good the first time. We got him down to about half health on the first attempt. Second attempt, he just did that Soul Spear. He kept shooting multiple rounds of it. I'm glad too. I'm glad that we didn't get... I'm glad we didn't kill him on the first attempt. I'm starting to get a little bit excited on this game because I'm not gonna lie, them first few bosses were a whole lot of nothing burgers. There were some bosses that we got on the first attempt on this game. And now the spear guy's gonna rock us. Don't get greedy with the heal because he can recognize that. Yeah, that move's kind of tricky when he does that that backslash. Because he knows you're trying to go for the backstab. I'm actually kind of shocked that we got that that connection right there. We actually could go with a more magic defense setup, now that I'm thinking about it, as opposed to what we have right now. We could change to that. We need to get set up for the boss, essentially, is the best thing to do. increases dark damage absorption. That actually might be good to wear, the increases dark damage absorption. So our dex is 20. If we take that ring off, our dex will be 14. So we probably want to keep that ring on. Let's go with that, and let's change our equipment to whichever has the best magic defense. Which the maiden skirt has pretty good magic defense, because it seems to be the Silver Knight leggings has even better magic defense. So I'm going through our items here, looking at what has the best magic defense. I'm just guessing that's the type of damage he does. Probably that goofy hat. Okay, so that seems to be the best magic defense setup we have. Not sure if that makes big of a difference. But we will see. So we're going with a highest magic defense equipment we have at the moment. That doesn't make us heavy. There was that one Cathedral Knight armor set we had that does it did seem to have better magic defense, but that was super heavy. Alright, let's run up on this guy. I think you really want to stay close to him. You need to watch out for that arrow thing, though. Yeah, he seems to just go back and forth between. I need to watch his body and see when he's going to try and do the okay, that's like a... I need to see when he does that arrow thing. Oh, now that's when he does the arrow thing. Okay. So when he does the arrow thing, just roll away like crazy. I think I understand the arrow now, because he actually shoots up in the sky. So now he's going to do the arrow thing. So we roll like crazy. You just want to roll like crazy. He's starting to spam that soul spell. Or you can just run. Yeah, the double soul spears are interesting. So I'm guessing this is the boss's second phase here. When she's red like this. We are going through the Estes pretty bad. And actually the sound effect will kind of help you too. Okay, see now she's shooting the arrow. So we want to run, dodge, until the arrow finally wears off. And watch out for that thing. We don't have any Estus left, so that's bad. Oh, nice hit. Luckily we had an Ember. So that Ember might have saved the day here. Oh, come on. Is that it? We just beat Aldrich in like 4 attempts. That was easier than the Pontiff Sullivant guy. The Pontiff Sullivant took us like 10 attempts. Well, we just rocked that boss. Aldrich is down. It took about 4 attempts. And really, he only got us twice because of those, the arrow attack. But once I figured out you could just run away from the arrow attack while keeping an eye on her, because she did like to scan the or cast the Soul Spear as she was also casting the arrow attack. And that was a good call that we ran out of Estus, so we took an Ember right at the end to keep us going. So we've got an elevator on our left, on our right, 2 elevators, and a bonfire. And my goodness, that just gave us 68,000 souls. So her alone, I kept saying he, but I think it's a she. She alone, Aldrich Devourer of Gods, might have given us about 3 levels here. So let's go back. I think we're going to do our, we'll probably do Endurance 1, Vitality 1, and Strength 1. Possibly even the Dex 1.
Welcome home, speak that.
We might do the Dex
Very
1.
well, then take note.
Touch the darkness within me. So, Endurance 1, Vitality 1, and Dex 1. Perfect. Wow, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Aldrich. You just got us to level 60. You know, we were doing pretty bad at the beginning of the stream. I mean, really all stream, because we're kind of starting to get smashed a little bit here. And I don't mean that in the game, I mean in our inebriated condition. By switching to the magic armor that was good against magic, I think we made the right call. Alright, let's go back to our original setup, which I believe, if I can remember correctly, it was the Dark, and Herald, yeah. The Herald Helm, Herald Armor, Dark Gauntlets, Dark Leggings. And that's working for us at the moment. Okay, elevator. Aldrich, Devourer of the Gods, just got rocked. There's a stair there. That's the other elevator. At least we're familiar with the layout. So there's nothing over here. So Aldrich apparently took control of this Anor Londo area and made it her house. She's probably a deformed, demented version of Gwendolyn. Kinda had Gwendolyn vibes. Sun Princess Ring. Which does gradually restores HP. Ooh. Ooh, kind of nice. I almost like that more than the other two. There is, man, the best items I've seen so far is some of the rings in this game are cool. It has some really cool rings. Okay, so apparently that might be it for the area. There didn't seem to be any way for me to, or any other possible path here. Her pillow's still there. And her pillow still looks comfortable. Very nice details. Well, interesting. Surely that can't be it, though, for Anor Londo. I mean, is that really it? It's just come in here, fight those Silver Knights, beat Aldrich, which I can't believe we beat her so fast. Wait, what is the ground like that for? Oh, it's like wet. That is weird. There seems to be a couple of different variations of these deacon characters. They definitely don't hit that hard, though. Their fire is the only nice jump attack. Do that again. That guy ate too much. I'm still a little confused though, because I feel like there's no way. I mean, I don't know, there could be, but there's no way that that's it for this area. Because this way's blocked off. I would just find it shocking if it was. Up here. There's no opening. The only other possible way is outside on the other side. And there was that one Silver Knight that had the red eyes, which that's kind of a steal from Demon Souls. I'm sure nobody has, but if anybody ever played that game way back in the day, how impressive were the Red Eye Knights in Boletaria? My goodness. Dude, just imagine never playing a Souls game before, and you think you're getting the hang of it, and then all of a sudden you come across this Red Eye Knight at the end of a long, skinny bridge, and you realize that this guy is just constantly wrecking you over and over. Okay, so these guys respawn? Oh, because we rested at the other bonfire. Yeah, when he does that double slam with the one, well, usually he does two, but one thing we don't have a shortage of is Titanite shards. We've got a lot of Titanite shards. We haven't found any chunks though, and apparently we need those. We just rolled around with them. Yeah, over there on the right is the only possible open path that I have open to me. It's got this Red Eye Knight here. Yeah, I'd rather engage him up here. Yeah, see, that's not good right there. Run away, run away, run away. At least we'll be close to the bonfire. Eventually he doesn't chase you. He hit us with both of those lightning charged attacks. That's the move I like. I don't know what you call that. Right there. When he knows you're behind him. That was pretty close. We actually almost had a backstab there. Silver Knight armor. We might have the whole set. Oops. We've got the pants. We don't have the gloves yet. We have the armor, which is really good. It's not as strong as the Cathedral Knight armor, but it's comparable. It's not as heavy either. And we don't have the helmet yet. We haven't been getting too many helmets for drops. Oh, I didn't see how many souls that got dropped. So over here is the other area. The only other possible spot I think might be left in Anor Londo. Because there's a doorway here, but I guess you can't open it. Okay then. Well, I guess that's it. We've completely vanquished Anor Londo. It's apparently a small area. It's not that big. It is a bit of a skill check though. It's a good skill check area. Okay, moving on to bigger and better things. Yeah, there wasn't anything after we beat her. So I think our next stop is Erythrol Dungeon. But we'll go back to Firelink Shrine for the moment. You know, that one vendor, she did sell that key. It said key to a gate in the Undead Settlement. But I don't know. I don't feel like going back to the Undead Settlement. I don't even remember that door that was locked. Stray Demon. He wasn't too bad. The bosses, so far the bosses that we've killed, the one that took us the most attempts was the where was he? Pontiff. Pontiff Sulyvahn took us about 10 attempts. Some of these guys, we got him on the first attempt. The Boreal Valley Fort. Rotted Greatwood. I think it was 2 attempts. I can't remember. Crystal Sage was 2 attempts, I think. Deacons of the Deep. That was a easy boss, my goodness. The High Lord Wolner, he was easy once we figured out. It took 5 attempts or something, but I didn't understand the bracelet deal. I kept hitting his hand, and it was doing so little damage, and he kept pushing that gas out. But once I realized that you had to target his bracelets, I was like, oh, okay. He really takes damage. I'll be honest, I don't even remember this boss. Soul of the Blood of the Wolf? Okay, do we have enough for a level up before we go to the next area? We do. Just out of curiosity's sake.
Very well. Then touch take none.
How much HP? 19. It just keeps going down. Okay, we might put our faith at 14. Just so we can be able to use that talisman. I don't know, I'm thinking about it. I'd like to keep working on my vitality, because Man, it just seems like we're not able to wear
Farewell, ash of may the flames.
the type of armor that I want to wear. I can almost wear the Lothric Knight helm now. Ooh, we could wear the Fire Witch armor, which is actually pretty cool. If we were to put on the Silver Knight armor, and the Silver Knight leggings, and then maybe put on really light gloves, no gloves and no helmet, we could wear the Silver Knight armor and the Silver Knight leggings. But we don't have any gloves or helmet on. That's pretty cool. Alright, our girl is going to rock this right now. We fought hard for it, we might as well get it. So, as far as I can tell, Pit of Hollows. Yeah, as far as I can tell, this Erythrol of the Boreal Valley zone is done. And the bosses were the Pontiff, Sullivan, and the Aldrich Devourer of Gods. As far as I can tell, that area is done. Oh, it kind of tells you the name of the boss at the bonfire. That's actually pretty cool. Let's head to this Erythrol dungeon. This seems to be the next zone, so to speak. Let me catch up on the chat too. Oh, yes, I know these stairs well. Yeah, okay, yeah, we already caught up with that. Well, Valentine's evening. Might as well open up another one. I'll try to get it close to the microphone so my friends can hear this. You gotta comment on the live if you heard that or not. I don't know if you can hear everything or not. I know the voice comes through, but sometimes other sounds in the room, I don't know if you can hear it. But if I get it close enough to the mic, I think you can hear it. What a bloody live stream so far. Okay, we've got another one opened up and ready to go. Alright. I'm trying to remember how we first got down here. Because first time playing this game. Is this where we entered it? I think. Yes. Yeah, this is where we first... That's actually where we got that Fire Witch armor from. Oh, they drop large Titanite shards too, okay. So yeah, this is where we found the bonfire at. We came in here, we found it, and then we backed away because we were like, wait a second, this looks like a new area. So down. Does not open from this side. How did I know? My biggest want at the moment is Titanite chunks. What the heck was that? Calm down, dude. Calm down. Just because you ain't got a Valentine's Day date doesn't mean you gotta be all screaming. Take it easy, buddy. See, I got lucky this Valentine's Day because the old ball and chain is out of town. So that leaves me to do more live streaming. And we just got a new power cord today, so our live streams are actually running smooth now. Because there's a feature on the PC of like, you know, you gotta have it's gotta be getting the juice. If it's not getting the juice, it's gonna be like, your PC's not getting enough power. Okay, so this is locked. I don't know why I keep trying to open it. Probably because we're 3 sheets to the wind. Okay, new enemy here. What the heck? He's got a hot poker. Some prison guard. Oh, I forgot that maneuver with the claymore. Okay, what is happening? Something's happening with our HP. I wonder if that just ruined us. Oh, okay, never mind. I went back up. I was like, what in the world? So apparently that enemy has the effect of dropping your HP down to nothing. Blue juice. So they're probably better to take out at range. This area reminds me of Stage 3 in Demon's Souls, the prison of Latria. Because you can hear sounds, and it's kind of messing with you. And these guys are kind of like those octopus guards. I'm going to try and take this guy out at a distance here. Just to see if we get that effect again. Oh, we are getting that effect, so it must be something they throw at you or cast at you. Oh, we're out of standard arrows. That's not good. Switch to the fire arrows. Okay, I'm not sure where all these goons are coming from. Thank goodness they don't hit hard. Well, our girl here is available, and she is shiny. Wouldn't recommend going steady with her, though. She's been divorced 3 times. Multiple kids. Multiple baby daddies. She's had it rough. My goodness, the screaming is like a little bit... I bet on the YouTube it sounds terrible, that screaming. Just for me, it is like loud. Okay, so there's a stairways going down to what seems to be a few more of these gentlemen. And some weird caged monsters there. And there also is the path going across the bridge. Let's stick to the top floor for the moment. I'm sure it's the wrong way, but everybody else can just enjoy my misery and going the wrong way. Does not open from this side. Of course not. We actually have an opportunity here to fiddle with our poison arrow. One, 2, 3. I think it only took 3. Poison, are you going to take effect? Thank you. Well, it wasn't completely worthless. I see you calm down. Poke. Oh, that didn't kill you. Shocking. Pale pine resin. I haven't seen that item yet. Okay, there's some big dude here that we can attack or talk to. What in the world? It looks like a... Dude, that thing looks like the dang creature from Lord of the Rings. Gollum or Smeagol or whatever his name is. we got some Gollum looking guy. He's just sitting there. He probably waits for you to move around before he attacks you. Oh, why not? Not sure what that was all about. Oh, weird, ugly looking thing. Continuing on. That was probably like a critical error. No! You shouldn't kill him. If you kill him, you can't do this guy's quest line. Well, I never learned half the quest lines unless I played it like 4 or 5 times through. Okay, now how are we going to deal with these guys down here? I brought some fire bombs to the party. Although... What a perfect angle for firebombs. And these goofy cages. Let's two-hand poke. Oh, nice. One shot. Our Claymore plus 6 is starting to get into its own. And the reason I went with the Claymore is I know the moveset, so I'm a little bit more comfortable using it. I do have a plus 3 Fire Lucerne also. Oh, we got some ugly guy here around the corner. What a cheap attack. That's okay. Not a big deal. You know what this makes me think? This makes me think that this area is going to have like an epic hard boss. Because the easier the enemies are in an area, the more difficult the boss is. Sometimes. My goodness. We are just running into nothing but locked doors. I need some lockpicks. Those guys will probably wake up when we pass them. Well, one of them did. Oh, so the door unlocked? Now I'm a little confused. Does that mean all the doors that we've passed are unlocked now? And Poke of Justice. Old Sorcerer outfit. Oh, he just grabbed us. Dang it. Yeah, this maneuver is pretty effective for this area. So you can kind of kill this guy. Great magic shield, so you can kill that guy through the door there. We need to get rid of that bleed buildup. Our hero is prepared for all eventualities. And we have just run into a dead end. Not good. Okay, if you don't know where to go, go back the way you came. It will come to you. Still locked. My eyes are playing tricks on me. Never get 3 sheets to the wind and start crawling around in a prison. They're just asking to throw me in there and throw away the key. You can tell too because my words are starting to slur a little bit. It's a good thing we're not driving. And no, YouTube, I don't condone this behavior, but it is the weekend. You know how we roll on the weekend. If you've been with me for some time, you know this is how we do it. We get lit. Man, this is so... It's not confusing. I understand the layout. It's just finding where to go. And what I'm thinking is those guys probably opened up one of their cell cages and opened up a new path, as best as I can figure. He just switched to two-handed. Well, that did not one-shot you. Impressive. Most impressive. Well, they did open up this cell. And this cell is... This is where we killed that goofy Smeagol-looking guy. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. That is confusing. That is so easy to miss that gate. Okay, new area. And then Jailbreaker's key. That right there tells me we need to go back and open up all the cells that we previously passed. Because that is probably the key. The key to life. Ah, there's no way. So we picked up the Jailbreaker's key, but it still doesn't open up that door at the beginning of the area. Boo. What a bummer. I was thoroughly convinced that it would have opened up that jail cell. What about the one that was down here? Still locked. Okay, so Jailbreaker's key ain't worth a dime. Terrible key. Must be Jailbreaker for a different jail. Alright, there's a path on the right that leads downstairs. And then there's the upstairs. Let's do the downstairs first. Let's give her the poison arrow. I think it only took 3. It did only take 3. But the poison is very slow. Very slow. I could tell looking at it. And this isn't even New Game Plus. This is just first time in. And I could tell. Okay, that's not good. Good thing we took her out quick. Oh, another one? I think that's their gimmick, is they use their magic to pull your HP down massively. And then they just come in and lightly tap you for your death. Not bad, not bad, not bad. You can do better, game. We are getting in the zone. I don't know. Okay, so here's another Smeagol type enemy. A golem thing. It's got a weird stabbing weapon. Pale pine resin. Simple gem. I never did check what that did. Applies magic. Okay. And the simple gem infused to create simple weapon. I wonder what would be a cool lightning weapon. I feel like some type of katana or like a curved We've got a couple of curved swords. Let me take a sip here. We've got a couple of curved swords in our inventory. I feel like one of those would be a nice touch with the lightning gem that we picked up. Oh, we are getting hydrated right now. Sheesh. Alright, we've got a crystal lizard, but I smell a trap. That's me sniffing profusely. Get him! Yes, we got the lizard. That's all I care about. To hell with Gollum. We have missed maybe 2 so far. Okay, so they just got some little janky stabs that they do. It's nothing crazy. It's just kind of odd, their moveset. Is there a bizarre looking creature? Yeah, I think so far we've only missed like 2. I'm getting disoriented here on where to go. Okay, this is the room with all those goofies. Does not open from this side. Surprise, surprise. I don't know how tough that Aldrich boss was we just defeated. I don't know if we did good or bad. But I sensed that that was pretty good. Only taking 4 attempts on her. Okay, this is starting to look a little bit like the Olasil area. So we're in what seemed to be like kind of a knockoff of the Latria prison from Demon Souls. And then we go to Dark Souls and we're looking at what's kind of a Olasil area. I know everything's unique in the game, but just certain things kind of stand out to me and I think, oh, this looks like this area. What the hell are you supposed to get that item? Ooh, we got a new enemy over here. That's when we use our good old bow to pull him in. Okay, they are susceptible to fire arrows. We finally found somebody that is significantly weak to fire arrows. Nice shooting, Tex. Headshot. Right in the face. Nice. We only took 1 shot. I see you. Calm down, buddy. Oh, the Claymore +6 is just rocking these fools. And we really haven't been two-handing it too much. But coming in here, it just seems really effective to two-hand it. Yeah, I'd like to get our vitality up real large so I could equip the best possible armor. And then when I go back through earlier areas to practice, I can be like, oh, okay. This is how you parry this enemy, that's how you parry this enemy. Like, I'll spend a lot of time just parrying everything. That's how I got pretty good at parrying in Dark Souls 2. Not PvP, but PvE, like, pretty much majority of enemies in there I could parry including bosses, just because, number one, it's kind of easy, and number two, I just went back and studied. This is a mimic, because it's breathing. So we got rocked by the last mimic. This is open ground, so this would be good to fight him in. Let's bring him out over here. Okay, that's not good. I don't have my shield on. I knew that was bad. I didn't have... We didn't have our shield up. That's funny. I'm glad we have the shortcut opened up. That's hilarious. I don't know why I had that talisman equipped. I had the talisman switched over and I was using it. It's really not that many souls. We might just run past all these fools. Just to save time, because... We've explored all of that. But there's no, there isn't any key to unlock those gates. So we're going to run past all these fools here for a minute. That was the do not open from this side. Okay, not sure what that explosion was. Pretty easy to run past everybody here. Okay, he likes to follow you. Gollum here likes to follow you. But he can't go out the gate. Cheese. Cheese souls. That was a nice shot to the face we did. Ooh, it only took 2 to the face. And you... double poke. Perfect. And this time, keep your shield up, no matter how inebriated you are. Tried to roll between his legs. They're so easy. And I don't know why. We have been dying so often to these things. We barely got them too. Estus Shard. In this version. Dark Souls 3. Okay. Wait a second, what the heck? Yeah, we come from here. There's nothing of note. There is an item above us. We don't know how to get it yet. And we've got some interesting looking enemies here. I do like these guys' outfits. They're kind of cool. They kind of give you the what is that style? There was a big style back in the 90s that kind of had that, the whole sun and everything. I forget what you call it. Oh, the fire arrows are just... Oddly enough, our archery skills are coming on the up and up here. We just cleared out that whole room with all of our fire arrows. Ooh, wait a second. Secrets? You can drop down there. Or it could be a trap. That might be a trap to get you to walk in there and drop down. Same with here, you can drop down there. Ooh, nice. Take a swing. Okay, or not. I'll just kill you. But instead of dropping, you're probably meant to take that ladder and do it the smart way. Oh, right in the face. The fire. I am so glad we upgraded our bow to +4 recently. That was a smart decision. And more dropping down. So I don't think you drop down those 3 gaps right there. As far as I can tell, we just take the ladder down. Our girl is smart. We smart. We do smart things. You know, she's not too bad looking, this, she's a little dirty. But she's got a bit of manly features, but I feel like she could clean up, you know. She's just seen so much pain and suffering, you know. She's been through it, so she struggles, and she likes coming to the Souls universe to take out her aggression, you know, out on a game. Okay, that was the last one for me, for as far as beverages are concerned. My goodness. We gotta cool it down, my friends. We keep this up, we're gonna be... If we keep this up, our character might start looking good to me. It is getting brutal. I am so ecstatic that the stream is running smooth now. Had some technical difficulties. I'm not moving my character right now. I'm just sitting here. In case you're like, well, it's not working right now. No, I'm just talking right now. Let me move the camera around. But I'm so glad that a lot of our technical difficulties have been overcome. We had a bad batch there of like 2.5 weeks of just issues. And I had to do a lot of cleaning up. It all started when I was doing that playthrough of Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. It's an old PC strategy game. And we had gotten like 90% of the way through the campaign. All smooth, no issue. And then the last few episodes, it was just bugging out, and I couldn't figure what it was. And I finally got it under control. This has been a beautiful stream tonight. Okay, we've got a giant here, which is not good. We've got a floating cage. No, a suspended cage. 3 of them, probably elevators. The giant probably wakes us up and knocks us to our death. I'm glad we don't have... My goodness. I'm glad we don't have too many souls. Oh, the crystal lizard. Dang it. Yeah, we missed the crystal lizard. We missed the crystal lizard. That's probably one of those that you're only going to get that crystal lizard if you know that it's there. We walked up on it, saw it behind the giant's arm. There was some enemy that just ran out of there. That was kind of funny. The only bad thing is you actually have to fight through all those guys again. But being that they're kind of weak, I think we could just attack them. Instead of using our bow, we can just use our claymore. Okay. He dropped something. Tailbone spear. There is so many weapons in this game. Tailbone spear. Yeah, it's probably easier just to go through and attack everybody. The mimic's gone. Where did everybody go here? There was a bunch of people in this room. So these guys are actually pretty easy. I like that big hammer. That's kind of cool. Crossbow guys. Claymore's just too versatile. It can swing, it can poke, you can do a slashing downwards movement by jumping. Like that. There's just too many move sets with the Claymore. Alright, this giant here. He's pretty immune to poison, it seems like. I've fired quite a few poison arrows against him. Yeah, he's pretty immune to poison. You could just come up here, smack him, run back in the cage. Well, without getting slapped like that. A giant went down. You can't drop down there. That's not too far of a drop. And we are most likely going to be ending the stream right there. My goodness. Oh, there's a ladder right here. Nice shooting. We are about out of arrows, though. Well, we still have some wood arrows. Better than nothing. So we just beat a pickaxe, Aldrich the Destroyer, did the entire Anor Londo area, and now we're hanging out in this Erythril dungeon area. Beat up a giant and busting up some rats. So when we come back, the next time we play this game, whether it be tomorrow night, most likely, we will continue this area. I appreciate everybody coming in on the beautiful Valentine Day live stream. Gorgeousness. I hope my voice helped put you in the mood this evening to get it going on with the significant others. Special shout out to Bismarck Talks for coming in. Thank you, my friend. Mr. Hamdev, I appreciate you coming in. Oscar says hi. Thank you, thank you. You are the man. And we will see everybody on the next live stream. Peace.